'cause it's a thriller. Hey, how you doing? It's me, it's your boy Scepterpan, and I'm back for another one of these videos. I got Chronics on the beat right here. Great stuff. Honestly, I really like these the Chronics songs. I like them, in fact, so much that I listened to most of their songs off this album, Voyager, and I picked out, in my opinion, 3 of the best songs on it. So, they're not samey at all. They all sound very unique and very different, and they tie into the space theme. So let's jump right to that. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. It's just annoying. Makes me think of Kanye on Freestyle 4. Yeah. Slap a bitch. What was he saying? Slap a hoe on the ass. I ain't gonna lie. Whatever. So yeah, what do you see me do here? I wanted to use those futuristic buildings, which I believe are called monuments. You get them underneath a little triangle. I've never liked them very much because I thought they always stuck out way too much from all the other buildings. So what I did while I was planning the city almost a year ago, as I've said in a previous video, I think 32, I thought of, well, let's have a futuristic district, or at least one that pertains particularly to science, research, inquiry, and of course, perhaps space travel. So in my original plans, I was actually going to have a launching pad here and all these monuments. Well, I kind of altered my thoughts on that a little bit. I've tried in several ways to actually have a realistic launch pad, but you would never have a launch pad next to a mountain, next to a city, like right outside the city limits. That makes no sense. And actually, the way that the island is structured here, or the little peninsula, I suppose it is, rather, it really doesn't fit at all to have a launching pad here, but the monuments actually fit rather nicely. So what I did here is, of course, you saw me do this last week already when I started building these little islands, create canals, which basically each canal has one of these buildings on top of it. They're organized by color. There are 2 blue ones and there's 2 red ones, so the red ones are on opposite ends and the blue ones are on opposite ends. The higher buildings are towards Dukesburg, because I thought, well, you know, you need to create a little bit of dynamic, and I'll explain to you why. There's going to be a lot of towers, of course, really tall towers in Scepterpan City proper. You know that. I've talked about it already a little bit, but yeah, so that's one reason. But we also are going to have the church on top of the mountain that you see there, the weird sloping thing, which I refer to as my Sacré-Cœur, which it still is. In my head, I already got the perfect model for it. We're going to do that, but not this episode, so don't get your episode. I keep saying episode like there's an A in it, or an AE. Really strange. You don't really care if I... whatever. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to create this, dynamic, or dynamism, I suppose, between these buildings by, I guess you could almost call it feng shui or feng shui, depending on who you ask, between, well, different heights of structures. By the way, feng shui is complete bullshit. And, yeah, I'm going to give you a song here by Portrayal. It's called Stuttgart. We all know how scientific Stuttgart is. Love Germany. Thank you. Thank you for World War II.
Caught in a fractured light, torn on a
That's right. That was Stuttgart, and I hope you enjoyed that. A magical mystery tour moment with me and you just together. It's kind of awkward. Can we have maybe some musical interlude to help lubricate this conversation? Maybe something with a drum. Start with a drum or something. Thank you. So, yeah, Tesla Towers. Considering that I expected things to be different at some point. I actually have not gotten any replies yet on the name change for this district. So guess what? I'm going to stick with what I came up with originally, even though I really quite disagree with the rather tasteless inclusion of Tesla's name, even though he's like unnecessary word there. Even though he is an extremely important and memorable, almost iconic, I suppose, figure. I mean, he's not as iconic, of course, as our great Albert Einstein, but yeah, he adds to that persona of crazy scientist, doesn't he? At least he's a very eccentric man, and honestly, I'm a big fan of the cars locally produced around the parts I live, so gotta show my support for that, holding it down. Whatever, like I give a shit about that. And remember how city politics, or at least city representation, was like a really big thing in the hip-hop world around... Well, it's always been really big, but it feels a lot more concentrated than it used to be. That's changed. A lot has changed, actually, since 2008. Without surprise, of course, but I feel like the world has definitely skipped a few beats. That's all right. We're all just trying to cope and catch up. And for those of you that don't have to, congratulations. Let's stop moping and meandering, because I'm really good at that. Let's actually do something that's a little challenging, talking to you about my thoughts. No, I don't mean it to put it like that. Anyway, this district here, Tesla Towers, is kind of a surprising little district for me, because I wanted to do the whole space race thing, the launching pad. It's not something you lounge on. It's a launch, like the first song, "The Launch" by Chronix, great band or group or formation. Listen to them. I really recommend their album Voyager. It's really good. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah. So the space thing, I really wanted to do that in Tesla Towers. It became a lot more urbanized because I've never actually used the monuments. I didn't know how big they were. I've only seen approximates approximates in my head based on the icons that are in game. So I didn't know they were actually really quite tall and had so many shifty, like, moving parts to them. So yeah, I had to improvise around that. So I decided to make a really big office area, which you see me put down right here. That's the western part of Tesla Towers, which leads over to the actual city of Scepterpan. I can't believe it. We're getting really close. But, before I tell you more about my feelings and how much I love you and how much I love life and everything, I'm going to give you another song by Chronix. Listen up. It's great.
Discovery Houston, 20 seconds to LOS T-Driss.
Contact, nice to be in orbit.
Great stuff. I really like it. I don't know if you're really into it. I hear it a lot on YouTube as well. These types of songs, especially for this game. I don't know why my inflection is like this. You gotta excuse me. I'm really drowsy. I have slept extremely poorly the last couple of days, and I've been so busy that it's hard for me to even remember what day it is. You know that point where when it gets that bad? Yeah, I'm at that point right now. Nevertheless, I really wanted to get this little episode out. I feel bad about it that I'm so late. It's the first time in 8 months that I've actually not been able to release the video within 24 hours, of which I usually release my videos. So it feels really weird, and I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna apologize yet again, because it's mostly for my own sake of I want to be productive, and I want to feel like I'm actually going places in life, and I'm doing good things, and I'm producing on time. And well, this was a clear hiccup. There were some things that I was just completely not planning. There was also some problems with the songs that I picked. Again, licensing. So I had to work around the clock just to get this out. So I might sound a little drowsy on this. Let's not focus on that too much, though, because that's not what you want to hear, probably. But my sincere apologies, nevertheless. So wasted 2 minutes on that. Sorry. Let's talk a little bit about the office district. I wanted to create this nice little plaza that leads up to the Gherkin. The Gherkin? Is there a sound in there? No, it's not. It's not supposed to be a Gherkin. A very famous building, of course, from London. I don't know what the actual name of it actually is. Nevertheless, I'm not going to use that word again. Not without standing. It is a really cool, interesting-looking building. It is, of course, very reminiscent of the one in London, which kind of breaks with it, but, you know, it's okay. Hey, how you doing, Chronix? You're back again, huh? Juno. Great song as well. You know, it breaks a little bit with what you would expect to see in other cities, but nevertheless, I wanted to use it. Again, nevertheless, come on, something new. Synonyms. So yeah, despite all odds, I wanted to use that building because I thought it was just it's interesting, and it really fits the more modern theme or the modernist tendency of modernist architecture, which is why I used it without any reasons otherwise. That's not even a good synonym for it. I'm sorry. Whew, I'm trying so hard. I'm failing so miserably. I should get some sleep soon. But I actually wanted you to listen to this song because this is one of my favorite songs from the album. So here you go. I'm gonna leave you alone with this song, and you know, just have a good time together. Get to know each other. pretty sick, right? I mean, god damn. I love it. I love how it sounds. Man, I really try to avoid these types of songs, which is what I was going to say as well, but because everybody uses these types of songs, but Chronix just really sticks out. Great style on this. That's already been the video, though. We're coming up with the cinematic shots. I've tried my best to give you some good atmosphere of the place that we've been building and working on this entire time. So hope you enjoy it, and see you afterwards. Here we go.
Slap her on the ass, she ghetto. I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, for electronic beat drums,
You fucked it up.
that was actually pretty energetic.
fucked it up.
I'm kind of surprised. That really got me pumped, especially for these types of songs. Pretty good. In case you're wondering, no, I do not know what language it was, but I do know that it was pretty good. I mean, in the case for like listening to songs that only like featured again likes and uhs and neverthelesses, fuck you, Scepterpan. Why are you such a horrible person? I hate you, Scepter. Come on, am I Obama? Michelle? Okay. I can do this. I believe in you. Not really. I believe in you. Not really. Okay, stop lying. Anyway, my friends, I want to thank you. Fuck my God. What did I just say? Great. I fucked it up. I fucked up this take. It's still, I'm gonna roll with it. I want to put this video out so you don't have to wait anymore. I wanted to thank you sincerely. I'm sorry about this. If I was a little bit out of touch, maybe I am all the time. Who knows? God, stop that. I'm serious. It's really annoying. It gets on my nerves, and now everybody's noticing because you told them. You're so neurotic too. Like, come on. Why the fuck did that boat just spawn? Anyway, guys, stop saying anyway to cut like away from like your stupid diatribes and fucking segues and passages. Right. Dear viewer, thank you so much for watching. Sincerely, your boy, Scepterpan, forever. I will hold your hand if you hold mine, which is basically a requirement. I mean, that's just logic, isn't it? So, yeah, thank you, seriously, for watching, and I hope to see you next week when I'll try to be on time. Fucking hope so. God damn. Close eyes, see things, wake up. Oh man. Easy. Jesus, man. Yeah.
I need sleep.
Yeah, you do. Piece of shit. Yeah. What?